Hey guys, so I just got done with my class, my screenwriting class. If you don't know, I am a film minor, and so one of the classes that I'm taking this semester is screenwriting. If I feel a little bit down, my energy is not the same. I think I'm tired, y'all. I wanted to record this video to show you guys like kind of the steps that I'm taking to create a demo reel. The demo reel is something that you put on your Actors Access or really any website that you want that will showcase your talent. Because so far up to this point, I've literally been getting auditions off a headshot and a resume, and my resume is she's kind of skinny, you know what I mean? So I figured to take the next step while I'm kind of in this dry period of auditions. I was concerned. I was like, okay, should I wait until like I actually I get booked for like a short film and then like kind of compile all that footage in order to create a demo reel? But I was watching Audrey Hope and I was inspired to just go ahead and get one done with a studio. I wanted a dramatic scene. It's gonna be featuring 2 people and it showcases my strengths as an actor. I'm writing my own script in order to do that, and I'm going to be showing you that. I definitely considered also creating a comedic monologue, but I decided not to, only because that's also more work for me to write and to learn. And to be honest, I like doing dramatic better anyways, and I also get requested for dramatic a lot more than I do comedic, or maybe I only submit to dramatic. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. This is how I decided what exactly was gonna be in the script. I went through some of my past requests really, and that basically shows kind of how other casting directors and writers, how they see me. And so I kind of decided to like compile everything that I've been at one point requested for into a script that definitely showed the dynamic in character development and also in my acting ability. So let me get into it and show you what I have written thus far. So this is basically what I have thus far. I definitely consider myself a writer. I don't consider myself a screenwriter, so if you're a screenwriter watching this and you're like, ma'am, you know what I mean, just know I'm not a screenwriter, but I am, like I said before, a film minor, and I'm in a screenwriting course right now. I've been binge watching SVU for so long, so I decided, you know what, let's just get into SVU type vibes, because my goal, I would literally be so ecstatic if like I got booked for a guest star for SVU. That would just, it definitely starts out really like, I have to pick up my brother from school. Like I wanted it to be an interesting character, and I was definitely inspired, like I said, by all the characters, a lot of the characters that I've been requested for, and also a character that I did see on SVU. And so kind of combined it all along with my imagination, obviously, to create Eris, who is the black girl who appears like she has her shit together. She's going to a private school, and so she's a suspect for this murder, and she's still so involved in her image that she's not really letting it show or anything. So that's at the beginning. I'm picturing Miss Olivia Benson in my face, you know, I'm picturing Mariska Hargitay. So it's definitely like climbing. I definitely want to have that kind of arc. I wanted to see that development in her. So it definitely starts off shorter. She's trying to be like, okay, I'm trying to get out of here. I put in that her eyes are brimming in tears, because like I just felt like she would be brimming in tears by then. I didn't write it in, but I feel like she's definitely at the end of this like sobbing, but like I don't know if I'll be sobbing by the time we film it, but it depends on how the spirit moves me. I definitely wanted it to be like a sort of breakdown. That is how day 1 is looking. I'm going to be editing this, and I'm going to be sending it in to the man that I spoke to at the acting studio. He said that he's going to be available. He leaves for Florida March 2nd, but then he is going to be coming back a week from then. So I could either have 2 weeks to prepare this script, or I was also kind of thinking of having it ready and performance ready before the 2nd. Preferably maybe like this Saturday, which is the 27th, when he says he's in the studio. I just feel like having 2 weeks is a long time. I've definitely prepared scripts in less time, always like 7 days or less. I feel like having it for an extended period of time just makes it like repetitive. Like by the time you actually perform it, it's like you know how you're gonna say something, you know exactly how you're gonna move your hand. I don't like that. I kind of want that kind of spontaneous performance, I guess. I feel like that's gonna be the best delivered if I do it as soon as I can, but not too soon to the point where it's garbage, you know what I mean? Welcome to day 3 of my demo reel production. I just got done with class again, and look, I've been in communication with the person from the studio, literally contacting him. Matter of fact, let me read the last messages I sent to him, because like, I'm trying to be patient, I'm trying to be reasonable, but I don't know if it's just in my head or is this considered being unprofessional, because I called the studio right before day 1, right before what I consider day 1 of this journey, and they said that someone would get back to me. They never did. I called a few hours later, and then they said that the person who was going to get back to me was going to call once they got home. They never did. And then I called on day 1, and then I was connected with this guy, and he seemed very friendly, like a 10-minute phone call, but I wanted to do and what he could provide. And I felt like we had settled on something good. He gave me his number, his email, and I texted him, "This is Lorraine," and he said, also, that was at 5:36 on Tuesday. That was like after I got the phone, after I called him so that he can have my number. On the first day that I called him, on day 1, I literally said I have a script ready, and so he doesn't have to write one for me, and I can just send it to him. And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's great, that's fine." And I said, "I'm gonna get it sent to you tonight." He said, "Oh no, don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be like tonight." Maybe he thought like I wasn't done, or I was gonna feel some pressure to get it done. But because of that, I kind of did run out of time to like do the edits I said I was gonna make on day 1. I finished the script later at like 11 p.m. midnight kind of thing, so like that's kind of late to send an email. He's gonna be like, "Damn, you were really working on that," type thing. Or maybe it was 1 a.m. to be honest. It was really late, so I scheduled it to go to him, to get emailed to him at 8 a.m. and then at 8 a.m. I woke up late, and so he already had a few hours to look at it by then, potentially. So then I wait until 6:22, and I said, "Hi, I sent the script this morning. Did you receive it?" And he texts me 3 hours later, 9:33, and he says, "I did, and I'm actually on my way home from the studio now, and I will take a look once I get back." So he saw my email, didn't click it, didn't read a script that was literally a minute and a half. It's 2 pages. Is this unprofessional? Because then it's like, that was yesterday. So I've been in communication with the studio for essentially 3 days. So that was yesterday at 9:33. Like I said, and now we're today, and he didn't communicate with me at all. He didn't say like, "Okay, I finally read it and I like it," or whatever the case may be. So I went ahead and I printed the script. This is what it's looking like this. So I was confused as to why he wasn't keeping me updated, you know. And like I said before, on day 1, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get it done as early as possible this Saturday, but it's Thursday and I don't know if I'm gonna have it done by Saturday. But he leaves on the 2nd, so I was thinking of having it the 2nd, right? Basically Tuesday, I believe. And so I was thinking of maybe getting it done and filming this on Monday, because I don't like to hold on for something too long, and the fact that they're not really communicating with me makes me feel like, okay, if I drag this out, what kind of results am I gonna get? Like, are they gonna keep up with the communication? Are they not? So I decided to, like, even though he didn't give me feedback on this script, I'm just gonna rehearse it as is, so that when he maybe eventually gets back to me, I'm gonna be like, I'm ready to go. Another thing is, I didn't even look at any of their past footage. Like, what if I get crap? What if I put in all this work and he like forgot to press record or something? Like, I don't know, the way that they're already communicating makes me feel like it's not as professional as a studio as others are. But I'm excited to really get this script done, and hopefully you know, we get some good footage, and it's just amazing. Hi guys, I am winded, I'm tired, just came back from class. I'm always tired when I talk to y'all. I need to pull out my camera in the morning or something as if I'll have more energy. I wanted to update you, and let me do it really fast because my update seems so long. So remember how I was talking about how I had this other guy who was supposed to do my demo reel. It was gonna be very cheap. It was gonna be not very cheap, it's expensive regardless, no matter which way you go. Demo reels are not cheap. This one is supposed to be, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. I'm just gonna be real. Some people they think talking about money is taboo. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I was gonna pay $250, I believe it was $250 for one scene, one actor, but it was gonna be 2 actors, and that was gonna be with that guy. He didn't give me any portfolio, none. I didn't see any of his past work, but I was gonna shell over $200. Yeah. But he did not get back to me. To this day, he still has not gotten back to me. The last thing we said to each other was like he was gonna get back, he was gonna read the script by the time he got home, and he never did. So I went to the first demo reel person that I had saw when I did my little Google search, and this guy was expensive, but his website was extensive with a bunch of examples, and I liked his work. He's very professional, but he's kind of expensive. But I feel like you're paying for what you get. I want to be seen as a professional actress, you know what I'm saying? So a professional demo reel, I feel like it'll make me stand out. So I really trust him to get good footage. He does this like literally. He has a bunch of videos on his portfolio. He charges $5.25 if you guys are interested. It's not petty change. Very much serving 2 car notes. These are just the kind of investments that I have no problem making, because I want to make sure that they can see my acting, because I don't have any demo roles. Like, I'm literally being booked on headshots, you know. I don't really want that to be the case all the time. He emailed me, he said by the time you book we can discuss scheduling. I booked with him, I told him, and then he emailed me on Monday morning, because we were emailing in the weekend, so it kind of just went dead for a little bit, and then he resurrected it on Monday, and he was all like, okay, I'm thinking of doing it Sunday the 7th at 2 p.m. and I was like, that's perfect. In my mind, like, that's perfect. Gives me enough time to continue, but it's not so far off. I was like, you know, like, come on, let's just get it done and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Before that email, he said, I'm gonna email you either today or the next day about scheduling. And guess what? He did. He actually followed through, and that was like a little test that I had for him in my head, because I'm just like, bro, the other guy, he was not giving me anything. He was giving me very little, and $250 is not, no, it's not, you know, spare change. You know, I decided to go with this guy. I'm really excited, y'all. I don't remember what my script looked like the last time I showed you it, but this is what it looks like now. I made some notes. I have a whole process. You know, just like, these are just little things that my acting coach, he didn't suggest the post-its, but he suggested like some of the techniques that I'm using in writing on the post-its. And I'm gonna show you one of his techniques in this video, in this section. Today I want to show you one of my techniques, I guess, that I learned from my acting coach that I want to bring you guys along, and that is something called an awkward, unnatural silence. Basically what that is when the person says their line, say the detective says, must have been hard growing up and having to be the parent, and then you leave an extensive period. Don't feel pressure to say what the line is. You just think. You're seeing the detective saying those words. My acting coach emphasizes thinking about relationships. What's the relationship that the character has for the detective? How does the character feel about themselves? What does the character want? What happened before this scene, before this sentence? You know, memories comes to mind. What memories do I have when they're saying must have been hard to be growing up and having to be the parent? Maybe I'm thinking about like about making breakfast for my brother. She wasn't there. The detective wasn't there. I was there. So what do you know about me? Don't act like you know me. That's the next line. My acting coach, it's like, you won't forget lines if you know why they're saying it. And so that's what what's the word? I don't know why it's escaping me right now. That's what this is called. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on camera. I don't make mistakes. I can't. If I don't work after practice, my brother doesn't eat. Her mother couldn't care less. Hey y'all, so let me update y'all real quick. The light just turned green. That's great. Whenever I have an event, I just start getting really anxious about getting there on time and all of that fun stuff, and like I'm literally like buzzing. I'm buzzing because I'm excited to film, but I'm also really nervous. Man, yeah, dude, merge, you're too late, buddy boy. What are you doing, baby boy? You know this is a merge lane. Anyway, But yeah, I'm going to the mall because I didn't get a chance. I was doing my nails because my nails were so messed up yesterday, and I didn't make it. I literally got into the mall at like 7:59, like the store. I only got a chance to go to Express, and then literally it closed. So I look a little nerd, but that's the point. Oh, but I don't like this color, so that's why I'm going to the mall. See if I can find another more uniform skirt. I just want to stay true to her story and commit. That's all really to a good performance. Is commit. You don't control results. You just have to remember who your character is. Listen, not to reply, but to understand. I went to H&M. I managed to go to H&M. I'm so nervous. My stomach hurts so much. I'm gonna look back and be like, why were you so nervous? Like, you does this. But anyway, I have a sweater that's black instead of this color. Let's just take off my shirt, my jacket now. So I can be more of a neutral instead of the color drawing away from everything. It's like, I'm gonna put on the skirt. This was $30. The receipt can stay. Oh, look. I really hope this fits. This is a size 4. Please fit. I've been going to the gym. So if I'm a little thicker, you know why. You're going back to Target, baby. Oh, shit. I'm like a little schoolgirl. I'm gonna fix my hair when I'm closer to there because I don't want to fix my hair here and then I overestimate the time I need to do it, or underestimate the time, and then I'm 30 minutes away from the place. I really look like a little girl now. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm mostly nervous to like get there on time. So let's do that, shall we? This is what it looks like from here. Hey y'all, my stomach is the most nervous it's ever been now. I look like a case. I look really young right now. I'm gonna bring a mattress for sure. I'm really nervous, like my stomach is turning. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I do this all the time, but I feel like once I'm like doing it, like it's natural. But right now, yeah, I really... Oh, and I did my makeup really light because I'm supposed to look 17 years old. Hopefully that was achieved. And I did this because my hair was not working with me. So I was like, you know what? Hat day. It is. Let me show you my outfit before I take it off and put it in this H&M bag because I'm about to return it. Okay, I had to go in really quick because like I'm literally right outside where we were filming and I feel weird like doing all the most. But let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you how it went at home. Okay, I lied. I said I was gonna talk to you guys at home, but I'm just gonna get it done here while I'm driving. Yeah, perfectly safe. But I had the scariest time. I was really nervous when I went in there. I'm lying. I really do want to just get my camera out and talk to y'all. Okay guys, so okay, so I came back from the demo reel. It took an hour to get the footage. I didn't film too much there because of, you know, it's just weird, and I was already so nervous. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like film anything because like as soon as you go to a set, a lot of times it's really like go 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 kind of thing, and you don't want to be over here filming with the camera. But basically what we did, there was an actor already there who was playing the role of the detective that I had written in, and we just like rehearsed together in his house. We were supposed to go to like an acting studio, but then there was a last minute change, so we ended up going to his house. And then it was like four people in total, including me. Basically we rehearsed twice, and then the director, I guess the one who's filming it, he was like, okay, that was good, and he's like, okay, just do this one note. I would like if you did that. So I made that one adjustment, and then I call that my little crumb coat. I did a crumb coat, and then we moved to where we were setting up, where he had set up the lights and everything. And then we filmed. I think once we moved to that area, the actual set, we started, like, he actually like was recording. It wasn't, some people like they just rehearse and like they block and whatnot, but no, it was just on go, and we started to film. I was so nervous, like I could feel my heart beating in my chest because it's like I didn't want to mess up. And that's why first they started off as like a medium shot, he said, and it was on me, and the detective was like standing up that the actor was standing up and then I was on the couch sitting down. He's like, okay, just do the performance, whatever. It doesn't have to be crazy intense. Just save it up for the end when it's a close-up shot. So that's good because I was already so anxious. I was like, oh my God, you know, like it's not gonna come out like I had practiced because it's a really intense piece. So I did the medium, then I was like, okay, you know, the crumb coat, it was kind of shedding its layers here. And then he got closer and then we did that and I really felt that. I was like, okay, yeah, that was good. Like when I feel like it's a good performance, usually it is. The detective, he was all like, wow, you really brought me in. Like as soon as he was like cut, he's like, you really brought me in. Da, 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 da. He's like, I was just gonna let you finish. I was like, oh, thank you, Kiki. And then like we did another close-up. He was like, I like what you did there. I like what you did. They were like clapping. And then he was like, okay, we're gonna do one more close-up. So like if you still have more in you, like do that, go intense, because this is like the most intense part of the thing. So I did that and then I was like really in it, like remembering the techniques and really just striving to visualize and share the same thoughts and realities as the character. And then I remember like I had like this one single teardrop. I was like, and I felt that it was like silent for a long time. And I was just staying in character and I had that one single teardrop. And then the director was like, cut. And he was like, that was great. Like, brah fucking oh. He literally said that. And I was like, you know, that made me feel good. Because I was like, okay, I really did something. Yeah, sure. And they were like, that was good. Beautiful. And I was like, thank you. Because, you know, when you're in acting, you hear positive words like a lot. You know what I mean? Like when you finish, you're like, yeah, that was great. But I've never heard bruh fucking oh, or like, you know, they were really going in. I was like, oh, thank you so much. He started talking after the take. And then that made me feel good. It made me feel like, okay, we got the shot. Then we started talking and chatting. That was fun. And then we ended up doing like blocking, I guess, where he was behind me more so to get like the angle of my shoulder, and then he was getting the detective, and like we ran it 3 times, I believe, and then that was pretty much it. He said that he was gonna get me a full copy and a copy of the most intense piece. I'm really proud of myself because I did not forget any lines. Like I was like, oh, okay. I was scared I was gonna forget lines, but no. I knew that like the back of my hand, honey. The studio is located, they work in Wilmington, Charlotte, and Atlanta. And if you're interested, it's called Real Boss. I worked with Joseph. He's so kind. He's so professional. Let me put emphasis because y'all know I was having difficulty finding somebody who, you know, had the same energy, who had the energy that I really wanted to work with. And so I recommend him 100%. I will, when I get the footage, obviously I'll post it here, but that is pretty much how it went. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about demo reel, or if I didn't touch base on something and you wanted me to go more into depth, leave a comment and I'll probably add some more details that I forgot in post-production. So thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Bye.